Welcome to 3ZA News. Greg Bovino, the senior Border Patrol commander who became a central figure in the federal immigration enforcement surge in Minneapolis, is reportedly leaving the city. In today's video, we're breaking down what's happening, why this shift matters, and what it could mean for U.S. immigration operations. Gregory Bovino has served as a senior commander for the U.S. Border Patrol. He rose to prominence over recent months for leading aggressive immigration enforcement operations in several U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, Chicago, Charlotte, New Orleans, and most recently Minneapolis. Law enforcement insiders describe him as a key figure in the Trump administration's broader immigration strategy. Bovino was sent to Minneapolis as part of a push known internally as Operation Metro Surge, which deployed federal immigration agents to enforce immigration laws in cities with large immigrant communities. The federal presence grew rapidly, drawing both praise from supporters of strict enforcement policies and sharp criticism from locals and civil rights advocates. Demonstrations, legal challenges, and public controversy soon emerged around the operation. Part of the mounting backlash stemmed from fatal incidents involving federal agents during the operation. In one widely reported case, 37-year-old ICU nurse Alex Preddy was shot and killed during an interaction with Border Patrol agents. Local officials, community members, and advocacy groups questioned the circumstances of that shooting and other confrontations involving federal officers, intensifying calls for changes in enforcement leadership. According to sources familiar with the situation, Bovino and some federal agents are expected to begin leaving Minneapolis as early as this week. This shift comes alongside broader changes in the leadership of the federal immigration operation. President Donald Trump has dispatched Tom Homan, a former head of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, to take direct oversight of operations in Minnesota. Meanwhile, local leaders including Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz have been speaking with federal officials about the future of the enforcement surge. Observers see Bovino's departure not just as a personnel change, but as a signal that the federal government may be adjusting its tactics in response to political pressure, public protests, and legal challenges. Trump and local officials have described recent discussions as productive, suggesting a potential de-escalation or recalibration of how immigration operations are handled in the city. Still, federal enforcement continues under new leadership, and it remains unclear whether agents currently in place will be fully withdrawn or redeployed. In summary, Greg Bovino's departure from Minneapolis reflects a major shift in one of the most contentious immigration enforcement operations in recent U.S. history. What happens next could shape how federal authorities work with local officials in similar situations nationwide. If you want more updates on this story and other trending U.S. developments, stay tuned and subscribe to 3ZA News.